Is Magic cool? I think so.
I feel like that one is very, very open for interpretation. I feel like the common interpretation is a resounding no.
Well, it's always been interesting to me. My brother played it growing up, and being the younger sibling, you're always tailing after whatever the older sibling is doing.
A lot of people think it's like, I know there's a whole big movement like nerds are cool now or whatever. Magic is too nerdy for that. It's above that threshold. It's too far.
There's always the nerd, like, you're such a nerd and a loser for, like, playing a game. I don't know. Cool's extremely subjective, so I don't know. I think Magic's pretty cool.
Part of the reason I love this game is because, like, especially like the way I play the game, it's literally a way to express yourself and be creative, which is not something I normally do.
It's absolutely applying my existing knowledge of Magic the Gathering, plus looking up new things about Magic the Gathering, knowing what my opponents might bring to the table, and once I'm at the table, like, trying to answer things that I wasn't prepared for. It's absolutely creative outfit.
I don't know. It's definitely given me an opportunity to socialize, obviously, and I've met a lot of cool people, and I made a lot of friends doing this.
So I was always the social butterfly in high school and whatnot, so I never had an issue there. But ever since graduating, it's really occurred to me that public school is the best social convention ever, because you're taking a bunch of people who have no idea who they are or what they want and forcing them to get to know each other over the course of 12 years. So once you leave high school, you're kind of limited to work, maybe college if you're doing that. And then, like, wherever places you frequent, and that's, like, the only places you're really ever going to meet people and make friends anymore. Magic, though, like, for example, I recently moved to this city, like, a year or two ago, didn't know anybody, but started coming to some of the game stores, and now I'm friends with every Magic player in the city and whatnot. So I can show up to any country in the world almost and go to a Magic shop and have friends in under a week. Like,
but I feel like a lot of people, it's like there's a lot of very, very big social anxiety, because I just feel like that's become more predominant in general. So, but like, I know for me, the way that I get better with my social anxiety is I actually just interact with people, which I don't know if this is directly what has made it better for me, but I've definitely made friends here playing Magic. I feel like a lot of people here potentially are more honest about themselves than some people I know, just because, like, you're already doing this. And like, there's that definite stigma behind it, and like, people come here and like, we acknowledge we both do this, so like, there's that common ground if we're both doing this, so like, there's no reason to be like, ooh, I don't do that thing. Like, whereas like some people I know, I think for sure are kind of like a little more under wraps what they do in their free time, just because they think it's weird.
Like, the people here are really welcoming. Tony himself is really welcoming, and when we first started here, the group of people who was regularly coming when we were just really, really nice people and really welcoming and really good, especially to me, who when we first started coming, I'd been playing Magic. I've been building my own decks for like 3 months, and my decks were all hot garbage.
I don't know, it's also, I feel like, a very positive thing for me, just because, I don't know, I get out a lot, I meet people, I get to like express myself with my decks. It's also like the big thing of like, it's not as much of a thing anymore, but there was the big, like, older brother thing, like, I just want to do what he does. That's not necessarily a driving force anymore. It's still nice to have that like common bond between the two of us though. So like, I think that's a big reason. I know for a fact with him, that's a big reason why he keeps up with it. Just because I know for him, not a lot of people he knows actually play, but like, he still keeps up with it. Just have that common.
We're all here for like a single purpose. We're there to play a game. Maybe make some friends in the process and whatnot. It's typically a very pleasant environment. And lost my train of thought. It was there.